More Zula, Ilath-Pal, Dunmer, Ashlander. Why are we slowed down? Okay, now I'm at 242. I was at 90. Take a look. Oh yes, there's this that we can start. Yeah, let's do that. Go all the way up here. Leave everybody else behind. But they are supposed to be with the other teachers, at least in our imagination. Golly, I gotta sneeze. Do I have any shouts that I can learn? Ew. Any shells? Any shells? No shells.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
No shells. Why can't I pick these ones up? Oh well.
Take that! Die, damn you! Let's get this over with!
I was not expecting that would actually work.
Die, damn you! Let's get this over with! Take that! Victory will be mine! Take that!
Darn.
Victory will be mine! Die, damn you! Filthy sweat!
What other enemies? Fine. Do it. Okay, that was funny.
Discordant waveform detected. Please identify yourself. I am the Marker, created to explore and enlighten, to bring wisdom to the peoples of time, to further the cause of the Pantheon. The Pantheon exists beyond the spheres and the untimes. You call us the Magna G. A disruption event has destabilized the Pantheon. Your support is required, Dragonborn. A mission plan has been instantiated. Upon completing your mission, there will be mead.
Well, that's all the way on the other side of the map. Nothing else to do in Winterhold. Guess next stop is that, and then we'll probably come down and go to Winterhold.
It's the Day of the Dead. Can you hear what he just said?
Any greater soul gems. debating on if I want to talk to people. Maybe next time I'm in Winterhold. If I remember to talk to Tolfdir and Bralda, see what they found out. We'll stop in here real quick.
Good to see you again. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Just a couple more times of this shenanigans. One more time. Hmm.
Is there anything back here? I don't think I ever really explored this area. Don't worry.
You're the brute that hurt me before.
Okay. Dealing with Daedra shenanigans. Oh no, it isn't. What? Yeah, let's stay away from whatever made that. I'm noticing the distinct lack of getting cold. Have we gotten to the point that we have enough warmth to actually be around in Winterhold? Like, why do I have so little weight?
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust. We follow then.
Seriously, what's making... Oh well. No longer matters. Oh wait. There. Back into the stateless pit. Somebody's in combat.
Me be destroying ya.
That ain't good. I wanted to do some exploration down there. I'm just curious. Is there actually nothing down here? Wow, there literally isn't anything.
Where to next?
Yeah, let's talk to them.
It's kind of dark in here.
Come on, Mantella, you can do it. It can work. It did not.
All right, class. We have traveled to the Cyclus pit to find the altar of Extrid. I have been made aware that the Daedric artifact Umbra might have reforged using the Patronarch Forge at the college. Bennett was taken here. I'd like to study this reforged Daedric artifact.
If Umbra truly passed through the Atronach Forge, then whoever did it wrote the new binding on top of an old one. 2 breath probe only, and I want a ward between the blade and our ribs.
Grand plan. Study the soul-earring sword in a hole full of blind things. I'll take left flank and keep my ward thin. If Umbra starts whispering sweet nothings, I vote we shove it in a bucket before it shoves us in one.
Cyclus spit means chores, Falmer, and bad footing. We move
Nords
slow,
are
ears
all
covered,
like
and no
Shore's
fighting events.
bones this, Shore's
If we
bones
find
that.
Umbra, I
Let me
anchor a
tell you
responsive
secret.
ward around the
Shore's
altar.
bones
Unwin
are
reds the test
actually
spark, and you
dice.
Archmage keep the ebony
Thought you'd
blade
like to
sheathed.
know.
To hungry artifacts near one another is asking for trouble. Jesargo hears many echoes here. If the sword sings, Jesargo will damp the note and
We
drain.
can't just simply
Spite.
pass on how amazing these Tamriel landscapes are. Them are like all blurry, but should them blink and... and fuzzy as is.
All right, and who can tell me the most about the Blade Umbra? Another reward will be given to the student who provides the best answer.
Umbra is a soul hunger, given shape. Historically, a bound spirit trapped in a blade and mislabeled as Daedric because it behaves like one. In Third Era accounts, it wore mortal masks in Morrowind and Zero Deal, taking hosts while the sword kept the name. Its meek is glass steel over Daedric binding, tuned to rip souls without needing a formal capture spell, which is why it fills gems too easily, and sometimes ignores ownership wards. If someone reforged it at our Atronach Forge, they overlaid a fresh conjurational clause atop the old pact, likely masking the patron, and widening the drained. I say we test for layered bindings and a host-seeking tendency before anyone touches it.
The binding is peculiar because the blade is both vessel and summoning focus. Old reports say it can act without a caster by propagating its own call, which is why the bearer feels pushed to fight. If it has been retuned, the cadence will show a double beat, original anchored in the new College Forge clause. If we see that, we know to star the second layer and speak to the first. Shay Zargo, stories say Umbra once bartered with Clavicus Vile and bid him in return. This makes the truths for Jay Zargo. The sword likes bargains, and it cheats them.
All right, the resident Lornerd from House Telvanni gets the reward. Please name what you'd like me to buy you next time we visit a major city.
A proper quill from Solitude, raven feather, fine tip, and 2 sheets of vellum that haven't seen fish oil. If you insist on something shinier, a small flawless garnet for a ward focus will do.
Since you're buying, I'll take a bottle of Surly 99 and a sweet troll I don't have to steal. Failing that, new bootlaces that don't freeze into tragic little sticks.
I could use a clean journal with a stiff cover, unruled, and a decent charcoal set. If this coin left, a small flask of juniper spirit for field sterilizing, not drinking. Shay Zargo requests something worthy of glory.
Look
3
at
filled
ya,
common
going
soul
all
gems
rough
of 1
on
grand
these
and a pouch
unlucky
of moon
fellas.
sugar for proper
Good thing
offerings.
for me your friend, wouldn't
If the clerk
be
frowns,
wanting to
tell
be
him
on
it
your
is for
bad
important
side,
college
would be.
business.
now only Brelini gets the reward. You other three will need to study more and give better answers. Oh, I do still owe Rumorin a reward as well.
Studying more it is. I'll start with the chapter where we don't lick our swords and end with the appendix on graceful retreats. Do I still get my previously earned sweet troll, or has it accrued interest into it?
Fair enough. I'll keep my notes ready for when we find the altar. To breath bro, split ward. No touching without your word. If Umbra Huns, they cut power and we back off.
I accept the prize and will spend it wisely. For now, ice down, hands warm, and keep your steps light. Falmer listen more than they look. Jezargo BHMPH. Then Jezargo will study harder and answer better next time. When Umber sings, Jezargo will be the loudest silence in this pit.
Such is the power of the written word.
Not an ideal way to start a role-playing session. With the whole Jezargo bug. But that's a GPT-5 thing. I could fix it if I really wanted to by switching to something else, but I've been really enjoying GPT-5 for what's being done. I don't have anything. Do not. My flawed Varley aren't getting me anywhere, and I keep forgetting to sell a couple.
Ha!
Oops.
No, you
Found you.
Oh, no, you don't. That's all you've got?
Oh, Mantella turned back on. Okay, so OBS back on top. Move the new Mantella window over. Go back to the game.
Damn you. There you are.
What's making that?
Mille pärjäinen unmarked grave.
You won't
Had
have
some
this
shell
over
on
with.
your head.
Die, damn you!
And they're dead.
I assumed the weighty stuff would go in the museum, but I guess not.
So, what's the plan? I'm right behind you.
It would be really funny if I died right after that save.
Ah!
I can't get a good angle on him.
Now ain't this a surprise? I can take you.
You won't be the first in
Ow.
Please stop!
What? What?
Oh, no, you don't.
Oi!
Did he fall off? Yes, he did.
time for your end.
Enjoy your last breath.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
That's what
Pretty
I
well.
All things considered.
What soul was that? Okay.
Someone there?
Come on!
Am I supposed to be impressed? Victory will be mine!
It is a shame that was necessary.
Come on. I have to admit, I'm disappointed.
Why? Why? Exterminate. are no longer BRB. We are back.
Sweat. That went pretty well, all things considered.
Okay, let's wait for the save and hope it doesn't crash. Oh no. Well, no crash.
Did you hear something?
What was that? Oh, no, you don't.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Meet me destroying ya.
Ass.
Enjoy your last breath.
Ass.
What killed me?
Shadow hide you.
Heard them, Ashvamp. I was living in Morrowind. Always wanted to meet one. Me like hard booze. They do too.
Did you hear something?
What was that?
My. Seriously, what could be causing the crash? Okay. I think I have hit my limit of bullshit. Let's at least just try to get past this area. Oh, I want to. Nah.
You're dead.
Come on!
Yeah.
It is a shame that was necessary.
I assume I'm going the right way, right? Yes.
Alright, that's one less thing to worry about.
Ah! Come on. Ah! You die fast. Ah!
Enjoy your last
need to
breath.
Why won't you die?
For your insolence.
You won't get away.
I can take you.
That's what I thought.
Didn't
All
expect
things
that.
considered.
Oi, evening.
Ooh, 8 sacks. $14, $28, $34,
Caves sounded more exciting in the Bard's songs.
$46. So I should have 46. 66. What? Missed one. Or a couple. Save here. Anyone construction.
on your
Enjoy
body.
your last breath.
Why won't you die?
You won't leave alive. You die fast. Ah! Yeah! Here's him.
You won't get away.
Ah! Looks like something painful.
I'll gladly kill you myself.
Enough!
You need destroying ya.
You're disgusting.
Leaving yourself a shell.
I can take it.
Oi! All over now.
What was that?
What was that? Did you hear something?
That's what I call good.
Nothing here after all.
Wait for the save. Here we go. Well, when in doubt, let's stay to the right.
Oi, Michel!
Ass!
Yeah! Here's him.
You won't get away.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Now, you'll die.
I'll gladly kill you myself.
That takes care of that. What was that?
Come on, come on!
that a skeever? Yes.
Ass! Why won't you die? Ass! Why won't you die?
Oi, Michel! That's the last of them.
Trying to think what sort of role playing I could do here. Everybody else. Okay. I can't even ask them to pick it up, but it would probably break the quest. Here, I can tell them to stay back. Let's go.
Can I help you? I'll just be here then.
Yeah. Okay, no role playing. Alright, like I said, no role playing. Huh? Is the mod broken? That would be disappointing.
I'm right behind you.
So much.
See it here. Come on.
Look at ya, going all rough on these unlucky fellas. Good thing for me, your friend, wouldn't be wanting to be on your bad side, would me?
You lead, I'll follow.
Can't leave without using an excavation site. Just confused. Let's just see about entering, exiting, and then re-entering. Huh? No, I did get pushed. I was like, what?
So much work.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look shenanigans up. 10 out of 10 design. 10 out of 10 design. The mod is working as intended. Wow, this is just poorly designed. And I'll explain once I have resolved the issue. Come on.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
What? Alright. How do I get back up? I'm gonna cheat. Because I blame the mod. I don't blame myself, I blame the mods. Right, where is it? Well, okay, seriously, where is it? Wait, was there another step that just is not being explained at all by the mod? What does it mean by the epitaph? What epitaph? I don't even know if one can exit this way. Wow, one can. checking out whatever's up here. Okay, okay. Wow. Okay, this is my fault. This is I deserve this. I deserve this. I was not paying attention to the quest marker.
Come on.
Come on!
Now, away with you, dog!
Right, that's one less thing to worry about.
Even put up a proper fight.
Is this what you wanted?
Yeah, it was my bad at the end of the day for not going to where the quest marker said to go. Like, I can understand the mod author not wanting people to mess with, and there it is.
I just love this story. The passion, the characterizations.
I messed with Daumbra just by exploring this atlas bit, but there would have been a way around that by just, you know, not spawning her. Alright. Group. Wait.
Can I help you?
Hard save. And then up to Hello. Okay. And let's try this again. Yeah. Why? Just wanna role play. I don't understand why it's starting to crash. Oh well. Maybe it's a memory issue? Nothing else I can really exit out. Not that means that much. Alright. Just pick it up. No role playing, no talking to them and being like, alright, I'll touch it. I don't want to do it. This. I so badly want to do it again. I so badly want to turn on Mantella.
I better keep my voice down. It's so quiet, everything echoes.
Ah, screw it.
What do you want? I am not the best in the art of patience. Yes, I am the blade. What I would do to be out and seeing the world again. So it would seem. But where does your search take us? All right then. Let us go anywhere, just out of this. To the moons and back. Let's set out then. If that is all you need. You are no match to our strength.
Now let's hope this doesn't cause a clash.
We are in deep waters.
Oi, Michel! I can take. Ah!
There is no glory in death.
Here's him.
You won't.
Victory will be mine! This is the part where you
Die,
fall
dirty
down and
creature.
bleed to death.
I don't want to fall down because then I'd have
The
to.
time has come to feed my hunger once again. I have to never learn I'm disappointed.
Enemies.
I can't even really talk to her with
What is
Mantella.
it? After he threw me down the sightless pit, you mean? I presume he went back to his pet forge at the College of Winterhold. It was Long ago, you see. Love, perhaps, guilt. You mortals are peculiar creatures. What else would you call someone who takes the blame for sins he didn't commit, and the punishment for love he couldn't express? He was like a father to me. When I was reborn, I knew nothing of my previous self. He taught me everything all over again. I was like a child to him.
All right then.
All right, let's get out of here. See where it takes us. And then I'll try Mantella again. Just a floating blade. Nope. I left them waiting.
Come on.
Victory will be mine!
Victory is ours.
Strike you down.
Interesting creature. Neat. All right. Let's try Mantella again. Let's just wait to see if I can get a conversation going with Zargo. Then we'll add everybody. Alright, time to mute.
So, class, this is Daumbra. I offered to let her follow us so we can study her changed nature a bit more in depth.
By the twin moons, the sword talks and burns at once. Cesargo proves, but Archmage, Cesargo asks one thing first. Does Daumbra hunger, or only help?
Lovely to meet you, Daumbra. If you ever feel the urge to leap into my chest and eat my soul, please consult our Archmage first. We run all devourings through her these days.
If Daumbra will travel with us, I want to observe how she draws power. Heat without smoke, and those cuts were to clean for simple flame. I can keep a ward between her and the ice echoes if needed.
Welcome, Dunmer. Ground rules, please. No binding attempts, no whisper bargains. And if you grow louder when near hearts or names, you tell me at once. Archmage, I will document Cadence temperature, and any pull on nearby souls while we move. If she spikes, we sheath her in a ward cocoon and step back.
Well, Marin, I do think she still hungers. I think I overheard her mentioning be hungry while fighting the Falmer. But overall, she seems docile. She certainly is. Eager to explore, so why not take her to Winterhold? No.
Docile and hungry is a contradiction that gets people killed. If we bring her to Winterhold, we do it under strict containment. I want a sheath ward key to my voice, a soul siphon meter on her hilt, and a rule that she does not taste anything living within the college grounds.
I can layer a thin ward film along her edge to read, draw, and heat as we walk. If the pull climbs near bystanders, we stop. No demonstrations in the Hall of the Elements until Tolfdir approves.
I am all for show and tell, but perhaps not with the cafeteria in range. One slip, and it becomes show and yell and run. Let's take the cliff path, keep her pointed at the wind, and promise the librarians she will not nibble the stacks.
Cesargo agrees to Winterhold, yes, but with rules. Daumbra will feed only on enemies Cesargo points to, not friends, not students, not sweet rolls. If the hunger grows, Cesargo will cage her in shock and Berlina will seal the rest.
I agree to your rules, Jezargo, but with some modifications. One, it will be enemies I point to, and two, if the flaming Daedric sword wants a sweet roll, it gets a fucking sweet roll.
Ha! Archmage points, blade bites. This is fair. But sweet rolls are for friends, not for flames. Jezargo will test with a stale heal first before offering the good sugar.
I support feeding the Mudder sword pastries if it keeps her from sampling my spleen. But if she asks for a second sweet roll, that is how you get a pastry habit and a lot of headless bakers.
If we are doing this, let me lace the sweet troll with a harmless tracer. Not poison, a glow thread. If Daumbra consumes it, we will know whether she metabolizes food or simply burns it away.
No sweet roll until the ward cocoon is in place. Eager or not, she is still an Umbra derivative. Archmage, you call the targets, I keep the sheath key to my voice, and if hunger spikes we stop document and reset.
Almond, you do realize the sweet roll bit was a joke. Do I have to assign you to remedial classes with Professor Rumorin from the School of Sarcasm?
At last, tenure without the paperwork. First lesson.
When the Archmage mentions pastries near a cursed blade, assume both humor and hazard and keep your fingers on mind. Noted. I will bring a sense of humor to class and keep the tracer for real trials. And for the record, I did understand a joke. I just prefer our swords not eat the pantry.
Jokes aside, eyes on our footing. Night, ice, and a volatile relic make a poor trio. Archmage, keep Daumbra Aquant in center. If she hums, say hold and I will sheath.
Professor Rumorin teaches laughter, Prelina teaches living, and Jezargo teaches victory. Archmage points. Jezargo watches our backs.
All right, everyone, I'll just teleport us to the college. Everyone say ready and I'll cast.
Ready. Jezargo keeps a warding around the hungry sword and his whiskers.
Ready. If we arrive inside your axe stacks, I was never here.
Ready. I will anchor on your mark and watch for backlash.
Ready. On your word, Archmage.
Yay, good role playing. Let's just look at the. Hi, Dunmer. Look at the summary. The altar is. I can't pronounce that. To Rib. The party awakened Umbra, who introduced herself as Daumbra, a sentient flaming dark glass sword that easily slew attacking Falmer. Zula invited her to join the group for study. The companions reacted warily. Jezargo approved, but asked about hunger. Marin joked about soul eating. Onman proposed monitoring power. Melina demanded strict rules. Zula confirmed Daumbra still hungers but seems docile and suggests bringing her to Winterhold. The group agreed with containment. Zula alone designates targets. The seathward and documentation. Unman layers readings and watches for full. Jargo enforces that Daumbra feeds only on enemies. After banter about sweet rolls and sarcasm, Berlana kept focused on safety as they traveled at night. Finally, Zula decided to teleport everyone to college. Everyone confirmed her readiness under her lead. Such a good mod. What time is it? 11 p.m. This one is definitely getting an entry. And then you, Imp. You. I have too many followers. Residence set. And dismiss.
You can just feel the magic here. What do you want? Very.
If I do Mantella, I wonder which voice I would give her. Serana? Serana, maybe? Alright, let's do some studying. This is going to be a good one to have. Oh, wait. I'm going to get XP for this. Neat. I can't even access any of them. Can't access my spell tomes in the museum. Oh well. I'm not going to be able to learn anything now. Come on, 25% chance. Yes!
Is there something else you need? Greetings.
Let's try shenanigans here. Can I do like entice barter? Aha. Just get on it quick. Did. Why? I'm not getting any money. That's annoying. Oh well. Gain 5 levels and alteration. Whoop. See if I can get this one. Eh. Yes, this is going to be so helpful. So what this spell does, when I'm immediately favoriting this and this, you just show. Allows us to create 5 milestones. Which we'll just gonna turn off the beacon. And right now it doesn't do anything because I don't have any other milestones. But you can teleport between them once you set. So what this means is that I can set 4 of them, keep the 5th one, and then travel between those 4 destinations and then back to wherever I set the 5th one to delete it and continue traveling. So in other words, we can travel to Solitude once I set it up in the safe house. But unfortunately, I am going to have to BRB, so we'll be.
The Archmage's robes look different on you when you hold that ebony. The blade hangs like a bored skeever at breakfast. Has it asked for names yet?
It can hum all it likes. It doesn't choose our work. We have war drills with the guards at 9th Bell, then Moribel's ledger to sign. If the sword gets mouthy, it stays sheathed.
Ha! Then Cesargo suggests we do the Whiterun drills with shock dampers instead of heat. The system covers sing when fools torch them, and Irelith hates singing metal.
Agreed. Delayers. Static film first, responsive veil second. You keep the outer ring thin or the guards will taste pennies again and complain to your ag.
Cesargo's lightning will be gentle as a kitten. Afterward, we take the drowned stair under the south pier. The oversaid ledger pages wait there, and Cesargo likes proof more than rumors.
We'll go if the wind is calm. I want clean rubbings of any ward pins and account of broken anchors. No staff work near the ice and no heroics if the floor sings.
This one will only sing if the floor behaves. Also, Branche promised a pouch of frost salts for our trouble. Frost salts and a clean ledger make a good morning. Cesargo will also bring juniper spirit so Onman stops spouting about yesterday's dampers.
Bring to bottles. Politsovs need a rinse and I'm not listening to her complain to her drills again. And soap is set before we leave.
Already soaking. If your ag asks, Cesargo will say the stains on the loan papers are from seawater, not sweet roll icing.
If there's icing on Moribel's ledger, you're copying it twice before supper. Now, ward ratios on the table, then we head down at the half bell.
And the blade stays quiet on campus, yes. If it matters, Cesargo can hum louder.
It stays sheathed unless an enemy crosses the bridge. I want the guards watching my hands, not the sword.
Then Cesargo will tune it in shock for the demo, and keep pennies off tongues. After drills we check this out pier, then you sign them in as addendum.
And you send Brancher the salt tally with the correct date this time. I'll fetch the rubbings kit and a spare veil. The wine sounds cooperative.
Good. Cesargo will grab the rope and shock.
Safe travels.
The light through that window makes the dust look like a ward gone lazy. If
My
Tolf
pleasantries
asks,
to
Cesargo
you.
will say the lattice is meditating.
Tell him that and he will hand you a broom shaped like a staff. Speaking of wards, the south parapet drifted again at dawn. I damped it, but we should walk the ring before lunch.
Cesargo walks with you. But first, your blade has benign Cesargo's braces. If it sings at him again, Cesargo will put it in a snowbank.
It hums when egos get loud. Keep yours below dragon and it will stay quiet. I want your hands free for shock anyway. The Whiterun drills are tonight.
Drills tonight, sweet rolls tomorrow. Cesargo promised on Monday Keglit if he holds a ward without twitching. Do you think Ilath will notice if the warding smells of juniper?
She will notice and make you drink it as punishment. Bring clean ink. And do not improvise the cadence. The guards need simple, not clever.
DCH, Cesargo's clever keeps them alive. But fine, clean, simple, loud enough for a Nord to hear over his own bragging. After the parapet, we fetch the drowned ledger, yes? Yes, the drowned ledger, and the pins the ogre swore were still singing. Cesargo brought oilskin and a fish hook to press staples without cracking them.
Good. I'll pack the rubbing skid into wax blocks. The last one shattered in the cold. We check the south parapet first, then the bridge pier, then tea.
Tea if the wine behaves. If not, hot juniper water and curses. Also, Onman left you a note. He wants your eyes on his prison sketch before drills.
I saw it. He flipped to facets again. I'll fix the labels while you coil rope. And please move that chest lid. The hinge squills and sets my wards on edge.
Each and each, Cesargo will grease it after we walk the ring. Your blade is still steady.
It's sheathed and staying that way. If it hums, ignore it. We have enough voices to manage without adding a hungry one.
Then Cesargo will listen to yours. Count the beats on the south scene. You call this low, and Cesargo will pull when you say.
Deal. Afterward, I'm copying Moribel's ledger clause for the Whiterun delivery, so keep your sweet roll bargaining quiet.
Quiet as snow on fur.
Safe travels.
Archmage left a list on the desk. Whiterun drills at noon, South Pier after. Cesargo can take the guard cadence, but Prelina will check his timing so no helmets ratter, yes?
Yes, and you'll keep the shock thin so Irilith doesn't accuse us of crisping her men again. After drills, we're retrieving those drowned ledger pages. I packed waxed paper and a rubbing skate.
Ah, Jezargo will bring rope and 3 hooks. If the tide sings wrong, we leave it and return at dusk. Also, your blade has been humming since breakfast. Are you certain it isn't hearing the ebony blade downstairs?
It's quiet enough. I set a counterpulse and locked it to my breath. What worries me more is your new bracers. They crackle. When you flax, did you overpack the shockweave?
Only a whisper of reduction tuned too close. It will bite harder when Jezargo pinches a nerve. If it offends Cole's sensibilities, Jezargo will wear gloves over them and pretend to be tame.
Pretend all you like as long as the ink stays on the page. Speaking of, Branchay's Frost Salt's tally. Today you finally date it properly and stop teasing your rags ledgers with heroic flourishes.
Your can have tidy dates, but Jezargo still signs with flourish. It inspires fear in careless copists.
Fear him by turning in clean work before noon. After drills will be cold, so I'm brewing juniper tea now. 3 cones, not 3.
Each MPH, Jezargo prefers 3. But if it keeps your hands steady for the pier pins, 2 it is. Do you want a small or white hook on the first dive?
Small. If it sticks, we switch and I'll hold the ward while you thread the white. And if the hum under the bridge rises, we stop and map it. No arguments.
Agreed. Also, Jezargo found the cracked garnet for your cold trap trials. Useless for channeling, good for teaching rumor and not to brag.
Set it by the mortar and I'll label it practice only before he pockets it. Oh, and your plume. Pin it flat for Irilith's sake. It whistles when you turn.
Jezargo will pin the plume. You tighten the strap on that rope sleeve before it snags the ebony blade's hilt again. Last time nearly cost Jezargo a whisker.
No, Veda. Safe travels.
The Archmage left that seashore horror on the floor again. If it starts humming like Neothros, Jezargo is kicking it into the meeting grate.
Touch it and I'll make you
I've
copy
returned.
wax slowed. Bibliography twice. It's quiet for now, which is more than I can say for your bracers crackling through breakfast.
These bracers sing because Jezargo sings with power. Also because someone tuned the ward lattice to tight at Daumbra.
No. I also need to collect from everybody else.
Was that your doing, Marian?
I bled the inner ring a finger width to stop us apart.
What do you need?
The eye window.
Oh.
If your whiskers stood up, good. It means
Yes?
the drift is gone.
Sometimes I debate if I should get the mod that lets
I'm
the
right
game
behind
still
you.
run in the
Each
background
MPH, then Jezargo will allow it.
when in menus.
Yes?
We led the new drill. Keep it simple, then the south pier of the wine stays under a whisper.
I wasn't at 273. I get extra weight. Oh, the books.
No
Cesargo
dwarfs,
will bring the
absolutely no
fish
flame.
hook and a sweet roe ransom for Onman Sohid.
So, what's the plan?
The good rope.
You know what they say, timing is all about something.
Skid and that stern librarian voice.
Maybe I should enroll here and learn
If
some
we are
useful
digging hooks,
magic.
just for once the thing bite iron, not your bent fisher's relic. It will not scar the ledger boards. It will
Okay, good.
scar the
Isn't
ledger
in our
The
party.
invite is in the chest by the map table, under the
Aye.
wax paper. Don't mix it with the
Rightio.
brothers who had
Find me
before
at
Julian
Gileada's
his
Pond.
ledgers again.
Then
Oh
Cesargo
shoot,
will
he
take
actually
the
just
coil of
disappears?
cider rope and
I
the
wanted
spare
him
Gristin.
in the
If
museum.
Onman asks, we are tightening the south hinge, yes.
Say we're testing a hinge, not tightening.
Interesting, very interesting.
He'll bring the wrong well if you promise work.
I'm sad.
And keep your bracers quite
Cesargo
during
will hum
Irila's
softly
count,
instead.
or she'll make us start over.
Also, your blade is crumbling. Does it complain when you ignore it?
It complains when people talk about it. It stays sheathed for the drill and the dive. If it hums at the pier, we stop.
Agreed. Afterward, Cesargo wants 10 minutes with his road shell to test the
It's
sights.
making a note that she has
Only 10. No
an
smoke,
ebony
no light.
blade because somehow I have 2.
What I
5,
would do
with
to
me
be
watching
out
after I
and
copy
seeing the
Moribel's
world
claws into
again.
the Whiterun draft.
Well, since we fought any bandits.
And you're fetching the juniper spirit we promised Colette.
Hmm?
Travels.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright. You can just teleport to... What do I need? Common soul gem? Now let's just have one of every. There's no way it's a grand soul gem.
I wonder what coastal cities look like in other parts of Tamriel.
I was hoping Tolfdir would be out. Oh well. Maybe he'll be out here. Wonder if he has anything to say about Daumbra. Heard the guard gets.
Rumor has it that there is a whole labyrinth of tunnels right under the college.
Heard the guard get spooked, and I was like, is there a dragon?
By the gods! Whoa now. Ease off on the magic.
Hey, watch it.
Are they reacting to Daumbra?
Good day, Sarah.
Well done indeed. I never imagined you'd find something like this. Quite curious indeed. I'm afraid so. There's a problem. He's been complaining of a member. We have, of course, severed all ties with the mage. So the mage needs... I would hate to see our reputation further tarnished.
Where to next?
At least it's a location I haven't been to.
The architecture here is stunning. Magic in every stone.
Ten out of 10 location.
Can I assist you? Shadow hide you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we aren't traveling this whole time. trying to plan a route to Windhelm.
What in the world?
Does everybody actually just react to her this way?
It is so racist how they refuse to let the beastmen into the city.
Hey, watch it!
It is freezing here.
What?
Neat. When the guard reacted, I was like, it's either a dragon or it's Umbra. But I wasn't actually expecting it to be Umbra.
What in the...
I swear this will not end well. No. I'm not much of a strategist.
What are you doing?
Thank you. Here, this is for you. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Only do I know you.
Okay.
Let's visit the House of Curiosities while we're here. It would be fun.
Okay. That wasn't on the list of things to visit. Gonna take some time, but there's also something else I could visit.
I know you are having fun standing around out here, but I am freezing my behind off.
Oh, it's locked. What do you expect me to do if it's locked?
Buy some flowers? How are you?
Pretty please. Stop by again.
If that is all you
need something? Some pretty flowers. I picked them all by myself.
Here. Use this on a boy you don't like.
Stop by again.
All right then.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Sneak that ring back to the... Excellent. I think you'll be glad. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Take a look. Farewell.
The power of Magnus is at my command. This is the power of the Telvanni.
Need something?
New
Come on in.
Guinness
Let me know if you need
or
anything.
Nis?
I'll take
New
a seat
Nis?
by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Yeah, what do
Greetings.
you want? I'm tired and sober. Seems to me I shouldn't be anything but hostile. I'm looking for something. Two somethings, actually. But it's alright. I've got an idea of where they are already. Well, that's the problem. They're in the cities, and it's hard for someone like me to walk around without being noticed. What I need is to get somebody to do the scouring for me. Someone who doesn't attract so much goddamn attention. What about you? You look great. Of course, there's a... Well, for one, I don't know what the books are. I just know they're books, but that should be enough to go on. The first book I need is owned by a fence. Someone like that likely keeps the book in a safe. Second book is on an elf named Sordrin, greyskin like me. Knowing that, you don't need the titles. Get both books and I'll pay a bundle for both. I'll meet you at the Riften docks when you're done. If I told you that, you'd double-cross me. Just know that they're worthless to pretty much anyone save me.
That's close enough.
So much work.
You're not supposed to be in here.
What's
The
the
Grey
problem,
Quarter was
Amberus?
once called the Snow
Afraid
Quarter.
I'll soil your
Why'd they
precious
change it?
bar stool?
He said a man waits his entire life to see that look from a beautiful lady.
Fine.
I wish I knew what he was talking about, so I'd know never to do it again. Not at all, stranger. I was just caught in a memory, and when that happens, I have a tendency to speak out loud. That's why the Nords say I'm of questionable mind, when all they used to question were my morals.
What? Wait, what are you doing?
A lover? A stranger? A mistake. He saw the way I looked at him, and thought I was in love. Perhaps I was, but only until the day he left. It was the day Ulfric had left for solitude, not to plead for war, but to make it. I knew then my lover's fate was sealed. He would join the Stormcloak army and depart for a camp the following morning. We said our goodbyes, and I never gave him a second look. I was standing at the docks when his ship pulled in. His name was Balrund. He was a noble's son. His shoulders were dressed in the finest furs, and a golden amulet hung from his neck, the center set with a stone as blue as a summer day. No, he was courtly, refined, and handsome. So handsome, I dropped my basket of flowers and had to scramble to pick them up. All that was left was a single dragon's tongue. I was about to reach for it when a hand plucked it off the ground. Yes, he placed the flower in my dress and told me, "A flower this beautiful belongs in no basket." Strange feelings swelled within me. Anticipation, anxiety, as if the world had shrunk into a single person, and yet it never felt so vast. I never even noticed it was an amulet of Mara around his neck.
Wow.
Yes, for the time being. Only most people don't walk around with an amulet of Mara when they go about their daily routine. It generally means they are on their way to propose to the person they love. It didn't take long for me to discover the amulet of Mara was meant for another. He said it was nothing more than a business arrangement, a wedding made to unite two clans who had long been at odds. That only made it worse. The only thing I set out to do two things that night. Put down a bottle of ale and put him out of my mind. I had all but succeeded when he walked into the corner club. I tried my best to ignore him, but the fool kept at it. I told him it would end in tears. He said he would never make me cry. I did, but only because I was in love. And love makes a mockery of wisdom. We alter our lives, our futures, and the fate of those around us, all to chase that single fraction of a moment when everything is beautiful. Our affair was at its height. Yet looking back, he was always the... Well, I hope he charged right into the blade that felled him. Serves him right for demanding I die lonely. Travels. Yes?
Isn't it obvious? You ask a lot of questions, don't you? Fate cards. Now leave me alone. Well,
This is who I really wanted to talk to.
magically, on their own, they are inert and do nothing. I've been collecting for a good number of years now, and I am nearing the completion of several sets. If you are interested in starting a collection, I also have a few choice cards available for the right price.
Nice. Okay, so let's start with arms. Okay, I basically have nothing in arms. Yeah, I would need a lot for that. 2, 3, so missing 4, 8, Jack. Demons, and fortune. I be anything. Get a 4 So I'm trading in this card, one of these. 5, 6, 7. Have an extra 8 or something. Do not. Six. And Jack. Get a queen. But I cannot get a king, or can I get an ace? Traveler. Without giving up an only copy. So I guess we don't do this.
Yes, sirrah. I'll be at the corner club if you want to buy candy.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong.
Oh, Tono's in here. We can go out, but I thought there was find the suspicious dark elf. Okay, that's an. I guess he moves. Yeah, let's go out. Let's see if this also will increase.
The power of Magnus is at my
Be
command.
sure to give to the needy when you can. The gods always smile on a charitable soul.
What? God help us!
There we go. 36%.
Filthy wretch! Where are you?
Why? Why do they continue to throw themselves?
You know what?
Another fight. Somebody help! Help!
Finally. Yeah, we're not driving, just full sign. No worries, just an invisible lady coming in to the East Empire Company.
I know this place looks horrible. Please, don't hold it against the company. Sad, isn't it? We can't afford to keep the place running since these attacks started. Pirates, you see. Raiding all along the coast, from Hammerfell to Vardenfell. Only the Shattershields appear safe. A very powerful family in Windhelm. They run a private shipping operation and would love to have the docks to themselves. Wouldn't surprise me if they were in league with the pirates somehow. Not yet, no. But perhaps an intrepid person such as yourself? They have... She's meticulous. If it were to somehow end up in my hands... Our own security... We don't even know their base of operation. They call them... They've been around. A dastardly group. But they're more than simple brigands.
Where to next?
All right, then.
If you plan on running away on a ship, the voyages here are the cheapest.
How does one get up?
This is one of the oldest cities in Skyrim. You would think it would be bigger.
Okay, I'm confused. Oh.
Powerful words. Powerful words.
For a second I thought the ring was on the ground.
Where to next?
All the way back over there. Well, I guess we aren't going to get to it anytime soon. How much did I gain in illusion? I just need to make sure I'm not at 100. 81.
It is so pretty, if you do not mind the freezing ocean breeze.
Idea. Oh, I am gamer. Thanks for the follow. I could use Mantella to give her Serana voice. Vanilla Serana voice, because Serana is not going to have vanilla Serana voice. Place unlocked yet? Nope.
You're gonna get us all killed, you damn fool! You need to leave.
Trying to remember how one gets. Up to the wall. That's annoying. I'll just have to get good at lock picking. This is my lock picking. I could only increase it by 15 using a tome. Enough. Not enough.
Gods help us. This will not end well.
What visions shall behold my sight today? I wonder.
What in the world?
Working in
Good day,
Windhelm is
Sarah.
great. I get to see Ulfric up close.
Everyone said, of course you want to invest in. If you have spare weapons and looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Keep safe.
Huh?
You have
Hello?
what you came for. Now leave. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
value for this. Value for these.
Thank you for your custom.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy regents.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
My
The
master
power
can
of
be rich.
Magnus is at my command.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then. All right then.
You're not as dumb as you look.
This doesn't look good.
Oh, Legacy of the Dragonborn. Did you take the white file from me? Did you take the white file?
Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file, you fool! Hello, friend. This, it matches every description of the file that I've found in lore. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not retrieving it myself. Figures. I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the file, even if you wanted to. Either way, this is the end of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, here's for your trouble. Alchemy is simple. Unless, of course, you were simple. Of course.
I'm the Archmage of the College of Winterhold. My class and I delved into a Draugr-filled ruin for your file. And all you give is 5 septims. I demand the file back.
Archmage, you barge into my home to posture about titles and coin, and then demand the file I bled my life for. No, the file stays. Pract or not, it is the culmination of decades of work, and it belongs here. As for your fee, you were paid. what I deem fitting for a courier who brought me a broken relic and a mouthful of attitude.
What good would the relic do with you, highbrow? The college has many talented professionals who would love to study the file. I am the one who found it and handed it only so you could clearly see the crack.
Archmage, spare me the college sales pitch. I have read your treatises, debated your masters, and mended their botched tinctures more times than you would guess. The file is not a classroom specimen. It is my proof that a lifetime was not wasted. You found Cure-All-Mel's tomb.
Fine! Have the file so you can feel as if your life had some meaning! I will pry it from your soon-to-be-dead cold hands! You can have your 5 septims! Back as wealth!
Threats in my own shop. Be gone before I forget I am a sick old man and remember where to stick a dagger. The file stays here, and your 5 septims can jingle. They'll way back to Winterhold for all I care. If you want satisfaction, take your grievance to Quintus.
I want to thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short at times. Here, you should have this. Even though the file was damaged, I still think your efforts deserve reward. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norelian. I can make his final days a bit less painful.
That was some fun role-playing. Let's pull over Rumarin.
Fresh fruit and vegetables.
Come and browse
for
my
sale.
fine selection. Everything's fresh and delicious.
Goofa.
Should we get moving?
All at reasonable prices.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Still not enough. I need the cat man.
Assorted wares and tools you just can't live without. Come and see for yourself.
I have a little of everything for sale. Come see for yourself.
Who's the cat man? Oh, there's the cat man.
Khajiit guards your back.
Again, forgot. Sell barley stone. Oh, I can do this here. I need to do that before we leave Windhelm. I can turn those into papers and give them to Belana.
Was there anything else?
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body. Look, there's a war going on, if you hadn't heard. If you want to help, I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it. Hold it there. Keep your distance.
So much to do, so little time.
Who's Romarn? Alright. There. Okay, you guys took the long way, I guess.
It appears there have been a string of murders in Windhelm. I'd offered our services to investigate. Thought it might be a nice challenge for you.
I made a stroll through the Snow Quarter. How romantic. All right, I'm to Mage Island. I'll take the cobbles and the crowd. Blood splatter, footprints, who's staring too long. If anyone runs, I'm the friendly will they meet.
Cesargo accepts this hunt. These cats look practiced, not panicked. Cesargo will smell for oil, juniper, or embalm a swords and listen for a hidden hound. If there is a mage, his sparks will tell.
We should split, but keep eyes on each other. I'll shut up the guards and nosy aunties, see who was seen after curfew, and who suddenly bought new boots.
Cesargo checks the body sites and doorways for runes, chalk, or a dragged heel.
invite you to do that, and I'll talk to the witnesses.
I'll start at the blood fountain by the wall and follow the droplets. If they arc up the stones, our artists want right-handed. If they stop dead at a door, I'll smile and knock.
Cesargo checks the gutter and the drain leaks. If water ran pink last night, the killer rinsed here. Archmage, if a witness mentions a strange perfume, listen for Juniper over lie.
I'll check the guard in the yellow hood and the vendor with the big pack. People who carry things see everything. If anyone mentions a key that went missing, that is our Fred.
This cuts look low too high. He likes corners. Cesargo will press his ear to the stone for a hum or rune and test with a very small spark.
Alright, that was some good role playing. I think this is where we shall end things for this stream. So that will be all for now. Bye.